Welcome back. All right, let's bring this down. And yepper, definitely got the ring light in there again. Way to go, Grandma. There we go. And okay, what is the dealio here? Bear with me. Guys are a little crooked for a moment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm not a professional. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. Trey, hello, welcome. You're number one. If you're interested, so I'm not a professional, I'm a reselling grandma. If you're interested, how's that? In the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. But this live stream, the second one of the day, is all about the cards. Tarot cards, which we are using the Egyptian tarot deck. I'll leave links. If you're interested, you can purchase them from the video. I'll leave links of as many of the decks as I can find. Pure Soul, hello, welcome. You're second. Angela Jane, hello, welcome. You're third. Angela J. We have two Angelas. I am good. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for asking. How are you? Did I already ask you that? All right, so I think I have you guys set up where you can see pretty much all the oracles. Oh, I have the True Love reading ones too. Let me grab the box. And we'll set them right here. Right here. There. So you should be able to see all of them. Yep, okay. Let me grab my chair and hopefully not disturb the camera. Scoot in and let's get this party started. I do have to pull you guys up over here on the desktop. Do I like crepes? Yes, I do. I do. Do you make them? So if you feel you're not seeing all the chat, go to the top of the chat where it says top chat. You can click that little arrow and a menu will pop up. It'll say top, live, or fan funding. I click live. That way I see everybody. I'm going to type in hello and my email address. That looks right. And I'm going to pin it and highlight it to the top of the chat. If anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading, just let me know. Oh no, where'd my chat go? I lost it. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. Perfect. Are you guys ready? Hopefully you have your coffee. And again, the first one is Trey. Now, if somebody in the chat doesn't want to wait their turn, a super chat will get you next in line, no matter what. You make pancakes. Oh, I love pancakes too. I mean, other than crepes being super, super thin, what's the difference? Just do you use the same ingredients? Batter-wise, you know? I've never made them, so I don't know. But I do like a good pancake. All right, Trey. So before I forget, Sister Susan is in the hospital. So you guys, best of vibes, all of prayers, everything to Sister Susan to get well soon and come home. Come home. It's the consistency. Gotcha. Is it a sweeter batter tray or she's well, she's been having she's been diagnosed with some form of a skin cancer, but she's had these removed, but now she's having some other problems. I'm not really even sure because I haven't heard from her or her daughter, just another member of her family, her sister. And neither one of us really know what is really up. So just best of vibes to Sister Susan, and man, prayers that she recovers soon and comes home. All right, Trey, this is for you. 1, the Tower, past. I apologize for that. Present. Well said, my friend. Future. Ooh, look at that, Trey. All 3 are major arcanas, which represent that there's a powerful current surrounding you right now. Lizzie, hello. Good morning. You are number 4. The Tower card, major arcana, represents a sudden change, or that maybe a truth was revealed, or maybe that there has been an end to restriction. It's a neutral energy, so there's going to be some, it's an emotional time. This here represents lightning, and we know when lightning strikes, it destroys everything. But you can, what it stands for is you can clear away the rubble and start over fresh and new. And also the lightning bolt represents through no fault of your own. When lightning strikes, it's not our fault. We have no clue. So past. The next card you have is the Major Arcana, the World card. This represents growth. Positive, slow, successful growth. Completion. The time has come for you to venture forth, and the world is open and will respond to you accordingly. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. Oh, gotcha. I'm going to have to look the recipe up. Let me write it down on my notes. Crepe recipe. As per tray. Thank you. Note the direction the world card is facing toward this experience that you went through. So because of this, slow, successful growth, positive. The next card you have is in your future position, Major Arcana, Ermakis. I think it's Ermakis. If I mispronounce it, my friends, please, if you know how to pronounce it properly, let me know. Aniket has mentioned it a few times, and I think I keep mispronouncing it. So, Ermakis. And it represents the Emperor, or a fatherly figure. It's a positive, it's a yes card. I may have more information over here on the Emperor in one moment. I'm rewriting my book. I can't sing. Sorry about that. I apologize for the singing. The Emperor represents an Aries. It's positive. I have dates March 21st through April 20th. And it says fatherly figure, but exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. And it says you are the master of your own, of yourself, first and foremost. So lead by example and always be the initiator of new ideas. Note the direction Ermakis is facing. Your future. Positive. Yes. Trey, I totally forgot to ask you about an oracle card. Choose your card. Pure soul, you will be next. You notice I'm trying not to slurp my coffee, but now I feel like I'm gulping it. What am I doing? Why is life so difficult when it comes to coffee? Perfect, thank you. Sister Susan's favorite. Pure Soul, you can choose your oracle as well, because you are next. One more good shuffle. These are beautiful cards. Beautiful. And again, I will put links to as many products, cards. Oh my gosh. Pay attention to what you're doing, Grandma. I will put links to as many of the items that I'm using in the video as possible if you're interested in purchasing them. The Old Crone. Hello, hello, hello. I just mentioned you earlier. You and Sister Susan. I was like, I just talked to Susan's sister, Tammy. There we go. Trey. Let's get Tammy on the list. You're number 5, so it'll be fast. You absolutely can, my dear. So, Trey, the first, your oracle for the day is Summer Solstice, Radiance. Give me a moment to find this. You guys know I'm not a professional. I like food. The card says, let the radiance of the sun inspire your inner radiance to shine forth. Release your concerns about what may happen in the future and focus on appreciating everything oh my goodness, spit it out, woman. And focus on appreciating everything you have that is good and right. Allow Father Sun to take away your worries and your cares. Do something physically active to stimulate your inner light, like singing, dancing, cleaning. I don't know why you would do that, but you can. Most important, get outdoors. Do not let any negative thoughts or habits stop you. When you are in love with life, you naturally radiate that love. During this part of your cycle, your capacity to love is greatly amplified. In one of those supreme ironies of life, the more love you give, the more returns to you. That's like that one major arcana, abundance creates abundance. It starts by allowing the radiant being you truly are to be expressed in the world. Smile a little more. Notice the beauty of nature. See the humor in the paradoxes of life. Show your love, especially those with whom you are closest. Then, smile even more and watch how the world around you lights up. Marcia, hello. Hanging out in the chat. No problem, girlfriend. Thanks for being here. Are you editing that jail video so we can see some more, Marcia? Tammy, Marsha, Adventures Unseen. Marsha and Wayne stayed overnight in a haunted jailhouse, and she took their equipment with them. So I'm super excited. I think it's something you'd be interested in, Talk. The Old Crone. All right, Pure Soul. I apologize. Earth Magic for you. No problem. Angela J., you are next. One more good shuffle. You guys didn't catch her shorts? Oh my gosh, there's one short. I can't help it, Marsha. I cracked up. I watched it over and over a couple times. Wayne yelled. Actually, Wayne screamed like a little girl. It was quite comical. Yup. Philia, hello, welcome. I totally will add you to the list. You'll be number 6. It was awesome. All right, Pure Soul. 1. Oops, all right. Actually, we have, I just flipped them. 1, 2, 3, and this is your extra. Past, present, future, extra. It's important. I turn it sideways so that everybody knows it is an important card. And Earth Magic. You guys, don't let your coffee get cold or your cold get hot. So, I don't know how many of you guys know it, but they stayed in, Marsha and Wayne were, yeah, we're going to talk about Marsha. They stayed in the dungeon to make things worse. All right, this is for Pure Soul. Absolutely, Philia. You are number 6. We just need an oracle for Pure Soul. You guys, I'm going to be putting some of my decks on my sites, used sites for auction. I mean, oh my gosh. What did I just say? Lord, woman. I don't know what I just said, but it's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say is I'm going to be putting some of my oracle decks that we have used on our live streams on eBay for auction. That's what I meant to say. All right. Did I miss anybody? Helen, hi. Number 7, my dear. All right. Pure Soul. The first card you have. Remember, I should have it written down, but I should write it somewhere. But anyway, past, present, future. 2 of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast. Days. It's a yes card. It's positive. It can represent a business matter. It's energy, action, and will. And quite possibly a business matter. The 2 of cards is your hopes and wishes. On the 1 through 10 of the minor arcana cycle, 2s are a call for you to organize. And this is your fire yourself up. Plan ahead and be strategic. Where do you want to go? What do you have to give? Think innovative and fresh ideas. The card says you're in an excellent position to join forces with another person. So this represents a business matter that you might, maybe you had a partner with. You have the 10 of Swords. This is your present situation. Swords represents fighting, arguing, discontent, whether it's with another person or inner. 10s represent the completion of a cycle. This card represents betrayal and distress. So betrayal, quite possibly fixed thoughts, rigid thinking. Again, the completion of a cycle. You may feel like you've been literally stabbed in the back. Note how the Egyptian tarot cards have keywords on top. The ones we generally use, the Rider Tarot, they don't have keywords like this. So, again, I'll put links in the video if you're interested in purchasing these. You may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back, but this card can also represent that maybe that things are now out in the open and everything is now known, and it frees you up to start new. The next card you have is Nuit, Major Arcana. This card represents star, I believe. If you're new to the channel, this is what I'm looking at. I'm rewriting it, but anyway, onward. Don't get distracted, Grandma. Nuit. This card represents, make sure I have it proper. Yes, the star. It feels, it represents that you feel inspired again. You have maybe a strong connection to your spirituality, maybe a strong connection to the healing. If that's the case, follow that path. You can't go wrong with that, with the healing path, no matter what it is. More important, you have an optimistic outlook for the future. Again, you have a renewed feeling for you're inspired, hope, light, visions. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents prosperity will come from what you do best. It is your future card. And you have a more important card here. Ra, Major Arcana. This card represents the sun. It also represents positive, a yes. It's a 1 year period. And generally, during this 1 year period, overcoming some sort of obstacles. It's joy. Because it's the sun, it can be the daytime or the summer, but you now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. The card says put yourself first, treat yourself for a change, and to remember life is to be lived to the fullest. So jump in with both feet. Look, note the direction Ra is facing, your future. Your oracle for the day is the Cave card, Sanctuary. I know what the Sanctuary cards say in the other decks. Super curious what this one is going to say. I bet you guys are too, huh? You're like, yeah, would you like to share that with us? This card says there is a quiet, still place inside you that's always available as your sanctuary. Finding such a space in the natural world will enhance and complement this internal place of peace. Now, it can be a cave, meadow, forest, anywhere, a nature path. This is where you can see, hear, and feel the presence of the Creator in your surroundings. Let it become a temple for your heart and soul. So rather than having your computer, your television, or any device in your hand or activity be your sanctuary, allow yourself to discover the perfect place in nature where you can simply be you and breathe. Doing so bridges the connection between the external and internal, facilitating a spiritual communion that allows your being to align in dramatic and quiet reverie with all that is. In today's busy world, it becomes even more critical to set aside this time for sanctuary, even if you have to schedule it. I wish you guys could see my schedule. No, I'm not showing you my schedule. Schedule it. Angela, you are next. Major arcanas are so you have major arcanas, aka trump cards. You have court cards and minor arcanas. Trey, before I move on, I will show you. This is a court card. So you think of prince, princess, king, queen. They're court cards. And the majors, the ones who are even higher above the court, they're major arcanas. Or a lot of tarot cards, decks call them trump cards. And then the 1 through 10s are the minors. Those are your wands, your cups, your swords, and your pentacles. Some people call them discs. Earth magic, absolutely. And now, so now remember, a lot of people ask, coffee break first. I can't let my coffee get cold. It's the last cup in that pot. A lot of people ask the difference between the tarot and the oracle. You'll generally hear, well, the number of cards, of course. Well, yeah. But the difference, tarot are based on the stars. Oracle is based on spirit. Oh, I totally forgot how to shuffle. Heidi, hello. Wow, Heidi, you made it early today. You are number 8, my friend. Oh, there we go. I know, right? Well said. One. One, two, three. The top card is the last one, so I'm just going to put it in the deck and shuffle it. Correct. I agree with you to a point because the Wheel of Fortune or let me think of in this deck. I have to find which one it is. Well, it's all and the Wheel of Fortune, or in this deck, it's called Destiny. Is a Destiny card. Definitely room for change. Well, that was fast. Court cards, major arcana. Angela, the first one you have is the King of Cups. Note the direction the king is facing, your past. And a king generally represents a person whose active influence is entering or leaving one's life. A court card also can represent physical appearance. Cups representing a light or fair-haired person. Again, note the direction they are facing. Cups is an emotions card. That's why you'll see water in the standard deck. You'll always see water in them, but they'll always be blue of some sort when it comes to cups. Positive, yes card. The King of Cups says is a dignity. Maintain your composure and set a good example. Be the person you would want supporting you. Again, note the direction he's facing. Your present position is the Princess of Discs. This represents a younger, it frequently represents a younger woman or the general attitude of a younger woman. Appearance-wise, this card can represent a darker haired woman. Again, in your present position. Discs is the speculate to accumulate suit. It also represents, speculate to accumulate money. Monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul, anywhere you can enrich and make your life better is a disc or a pentacle. If I had my own deck, I would name it GAINZ. I would call it the GAINZ suit. So the Princess of Discs says it is most likely you, probably represents you, Angela. It's that voice inside of you, young at heart. It's the voice urging you to follow into your destiny. Examine what strengths you possess, speculate to accumulate, figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Again, the speculate to accumulate suit. The appearance of this card represents the beginning of a practical or domestic endeavor and a focus on material matters. The next card you have is Sokar. This card represents, well, looking at the number, you probably already know what that card represents. This card represents death. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow morning, Angela. That's not what it means. It's a neutral energy card. It represents an inevitable change. Note the direction he's facing. Emotional time. In emotional time, but you're going to love who you become. Stop avoiding living life to the fullest. Stop avoiding living life to the fullest because of self-imposed limitations. Again, a very transformative change. It represents a Scorpio, quite possibly dates. I have dates October 24th through November 22nd. An inevitable change. There's two things in life that are inevitable: life and death. Inevitable change. That's why it's on that card. That's all. Your oracle for the day is the Green Man, Synergy. Let me look up at the chat real quick. Oh, okay, we're good. This card says, you have the advantage of an incredible synergy at this time. A flow of life is guiding you, where things just seem to fall into place as you move about your business. You are in a mutually cooperative interaction with Spirit, as your will is aligned with the will of Spirit, and your mission is congruent with your sense of purpose. When this happens, it's synergy, a way that your life force is continually coming into balance with the forces of nature. There's also synergy between your spiritual awareness, your personal self, or your ego. Be aware of the various idiosyncrasies of your ego and do not take any of them too seriously. Know your higher self is always looking out for your best interest. In this cycle, tune into that guidance, however it shows up, and you'll find that you move through life with greater ease due to a synergistic balance of forces expressing themselves as you. These are Sister Susan's favorite cards because of the Tree of Life. Lizzie, you are next. Getting closer, Tammy. It's quite possible. I wished I had my book. You know what? Let me grab this book. 2 books. I've mentioned to you guys before that I'm reading and reviewing some books. And since you mentioned The Old Wives' Tale, I will put this in the link too if you're interested in purchasing it. Cross Crow Books sent me this in the box of books. And it talks about old wives' tales. There's so much in this book. If you're interested in that type of thing, old wives' tales, and how it's so much about witchcraft and how people come to known as witches, where people got the idea of what do you call that slime from ghosts, where just where all these myths and old wives' tales come from. The Rag and Bone Man. This is a great book from Cross Crow Books. All right, moving on. Lizzie. Map. Perfect. Thank you. And the next one I'm reading is this one. It's taken a little longer. It's like a workbook. 13 Lessons in the Practice of Magic. This is from Cross Crow Books as well. So I'll have a link in there as well for this. This is great. All right. Echo. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And off to the side, I have 1, 2, 3 other ones. 4 counting the Egyptian Tarot deck. So there was 6 items in the box. The, what? For real. All right, Lizzie, these are for you. In the witchcraft, are you talking about, Trey? I think I'm a lost. Is what for real? I have... Oh, it is totally for real. Yes, it is totally for real. It's a great book. And there's a lot of information in it. So, like, let me find a page where... So down here in the bottom, it even gives you, other books you can read as well. It's great. The Rag and Bone Man and the Introduction to Witchcraft is a workbook, guidebook. It's awesome. Lizzie, I promise I'll get you one. So, I don't have a huge library when it comes to these books. Tammy, my oldest one, is from the Old Crown, actually. This one. And I love it, if you can't tell, because the pages are falling out. I got all kinds of spots marked. It's my favorite book. All right, Marcia. I will do that for you. We need an oracle. There, that was fast. An oracle for Lizzie. All right, the first card you have is the Seven of Swords. Remember, sevens is, or I apologize, swords is the fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with yourself or another person. It represents something happening fast, weeks. Sevens are called to reorganize. And this card represents warning, or it's a warning card. It represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. So be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to home, work, school, whatever pertains to you. Because your ideas may be passed off as their own. And you don't want somebody else to reap what you have sown. I notice this, again, this is in your past. This may have been something that happened to you. Here's that destiny card we just talked about. This card represents, I have to go back a page. This card is destiny. In the Rider Tarot deck, I'll put that link in there as well. It represents the world. The Wheel of Fortune, I apologize. It's positive, it's yes. Good old destiny and fulfilling it. It is surprise change. I talk about the, you have gotten this before. I talk about the 1 through 10 cycle all the time. We go through these multiples, not just one in a lifetime, multiple 1 through 10s. Sometimes we choose a path that leads us away from our main goal. When the appearance of this card, destiny has a way of pulling you back and putting you back on the road you should have been on to begin with. Surprise change, good old destiny, and fulfilling it. Surprise change. Seize all opportunities coming your way. Grow. Take risks. It's super important. Take that risk. Again, embrace all opportunities coming your way. The 6 of Discs, speculate to accumulate. This card is charity and recognition card. It is also a leveling up card, one step beyond the 5. So something has recently happened to take things to the next level. Charity and recognition. You may be recognized for something good you've done, and you may receive a monetary reward. This is in your future. Maybe you're going to receive a monetary reward of some sort anyway. Pay off your bills, all debt, and then give to charity. Super important. And then after you give to charity, don't forget about going back and giving yourself, your time as well. Your oracle for the day is the Wishing Well card in the upright position. These cards have 2 meanings, upright and reverse. Upright, it says, desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. This card says, form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Trust in spirit and prepare to be amazed. Let's do this map card for Marsha real fast. And Tammy is next. You're welcome. Thank you for the flowers and the heart. Thank you for the red rose, I should say. You ordered, okay, what did you order, Marsha? I'm sorry, I apologize. I missed something. What makes a book interesting? Well, it depends. It's how the author writes. That's what I think. All right. So you, Marsha, have multiples. 16 in the upright position, rescue. 16. It is number 16. That number might mean something for you. This card says, asking for help isn't easy for many successful people, but that's what you need to do right now, especially if you find yourself troubled or you're having issues with whatever is at hand. Just ask, and somebody will be there to assist you. Remember, though, the most important support you can get is from spirit. So get into the right relationship with the divine, and you'll see conditions line up as if by magic. The next house, erg. Does that represent... let's hope it's not literal. Spring cleaning. No. What? It says celebrate a spring cleaning. Yeah. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted discarding and be honest about their value. It says be honest, clean house. And I've been doing this lately too. As I look around and check out the accumulation I have, I'm like, why have you not put that on your store site yet? Or why have you not put that on eBay auction yet? Yeah, clean house and be honest. Get rid of it. You have the coming to life reversed. Oops, I went too far. Reverse this card set. This card says, let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. Helen. Helen says, am I late to the party? Helen, aren't you on the list? All right, Tammy. Pick your oracle, my friend. Ophelia, you are next. So we'll be finding out about all those feelings you've been talking about. One more good shuffle for the old crone. Do we have two Helens? One. Two. Oh. Let's continue with let's use Earth Wisdom. You guys see, that's from Hope, Chelsea and Wayne. Isn't it pretty? All right, so I will put Helen B as number 9. Just plain Helen. I don't mean like plain, but just Helen is number 7. I know, right? Set like an 8-year plan and be like, it's all gone by this amount of time. Or maybe a 4-year plan. One more good shuffle. I'm not sure. I saw yesterday someone named Hope, but I'm not sure if it was her in our chat. But they were gone super fast. They didn't stick around. So I don't know if it was her, because she's been showing up as Bella. All right, Tammy, we need an oracle for Tammy. The cards are like, concentrate on the old crone. There it is. The first card we have for you is the 10 of Cups. Remember, Cups represents, our emotions. Positive yes card represents something happening slow, months. The Ten of Cups represents domestic bliss. This is in your past, domestic bliss. The next card you have is the Six of Discs, the speculate to accumulate suit. This is the charity and recognition card. So you may receive a monetary reward for something. Pay off any debt and then give to charity. And family. Tam Tam. No, just kidding. You also have the Prince of Wands. Note the direction the Prince of Wands is facing. Wands, appearance-wise, can represent a light or fair-haired person. Prince generally represents an active, enduring situation or person. A younger man, active and enduring situation or person. It can Prince of Wands, positive, yes, represents something happening fast, like days, and it's a corresponding card. And it represents, well, this person, this Prince of Wands, has enthusiasm. They have good ideas. They're exciting, but they must be in charge. Everybody must know they are in charge. He must tell everybody he's in charge. He's going to get carried away. He's going to lose interest, and he's not a team player. And he tends to be self-employed. Again, note the direction he's facing. You have a major arcana, Ra, the sun, which represents positive, yes, quite possibly daytime or summer. After it's a 1-year period as well, and overcoming obstacles. And after overcoming these obstacles, you now find yourself in a place of clarity, positivity. It says to treat yourself. Put yourself first for a change. You have the Four of Wands. Again, Wands. Something's coming fast. Days. This card is, again, positive. Quite possibly a business matter. The Four represents a sense of warmth and home. So it's a welcome or a celebration. So maybe a welcome home or a family visit is going to be joyous. And quite possibly for a long period of time. So like if it's a party outdoors, take it indoors so it lasts longer. Your oracle for the day is the Divine Connection. It says water lily opens the crown chakra, raises awareness, and encourages enlightenment. Let me catch you back up on the chat. Okay. Selenite, I believe that's how you pronounce it, selenite, supports connection with the divine. It says instead of looking externally for guidance, which is always open to misinterpretation, or you're put at the mercy of someone else's agenda. It says focus on strengthening your own connection with the divine. That's your best and most reliable North Star, the guiding source that you can always follow, even through the darkest night. It says, I look to my own North Star, and I am guided by the truth of my spirit. I am complete in myself and confident in my connection with the divine. Really? I'd love to, you've probably shown it to me, but it'd be awesome if you could take a picture of it and share it on the community tab on my YouTube or Facebook. Or Facebook page. You guys, don't forget, all the links are in the description box. We're listing all the time and sharing over on the Facebook social media page. Philia, your turn. Holy cow, Marsha. 1-year plan? Girlfriend, you're on fire. Okay, I will totally do that. Thank you. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hanging out, chit-chatting. I hope you stick around for the rest of the time. A little under an hour, my friends. Philia, it is your turn. You can choose your oracle. You have the Prince of Wands too. Note the direction they're facing. All right. Tell Sheila I said hello. And what's up? Whoops. I just threw that one. Philia. Amanda, hello. Welcome. Amanda S. We have a few Amandas. Amanda S, you are number 10. Philia, you can choose your oracle, anyone you want. And I will start with your cards. Prince of Wands. This card represents somebody who, they're exciting, they have enthusiasm, and they have a lot of great ideas. Okay, perfect. Yep, it's about Eric. That's what I thought. All right, any oracle. Perfect. Thank you. So, past, present, future. This person has all the enthusiasm and they have all the great ideas. It's probably what attracted you to them. The problem with this person is, Tammy just had it too. This person needs to be in charge. This person needs everybody to know they're in charge. They're going to get carried away. They're going to lose interest. And they are not a team player. Andy tends to be unemployed. Self-employed. I apologize. Again, note the direction they're facing, your past. Prince represents a younger man who's active and enduring, is an active and enduring situation or person. Wands, feature-wise, physical appearance can be light or fair-haired person. So, does this represent Eric in any way? Does Eric have light or fair-haired? I'm going to highlight this message now. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, prayers for Sister Susan. And yes, Tammy is right. She literally is Tammy's older sister. All right, perfect. Thank you, Philia. I'm going to presume this is him. Do those traits represent him at all? You have the 5 of discs. A 5 of discs represents a halfway point. This card represents monetary, material, or relationship troubles. Again, halfway point. It's a call for you to put boundaries in place. Remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep us safe. Keep you safe. The 5 says you are halfway there. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. Sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and to set off on the hard road of ambition. My friend, boundaries. You have the 4 of Cups. Note the keyword. The 4 of Cups represents self-pity, in that you're becoming a little self-obsessed. You need to get out more. So, it's routine, but being in a rut. So, maybe you have a scheduled life, but you're bored. Routine, but being in a rut. Boredom. But it can also represent a missed opportunity. So go back, look for that missed opportunity, but don't take so long deliberating over it that you miss out. 4s on the 1 through 10 are applying cards as well. I will definitely, Tammy, I will definitely call you. Thank you. Deborah, hello, welcome. Let me get this oracle for Philia, Deborah, and I will add you to the list. Matthew, hello. Oh, we have one right here. So Deborah and Matthew. Oops. Deborah. All right, Philia. The first card you have, actually we already did those. Your Oracle's responsibility. Helen, you are next. The first Helen, not Helen B. Responsibility. I looked up and I saw Amanda's message. We may have readings to help you take care of that, Amanda. Philia, responsibility. Come free promotes regeneration, structure, karma cleaning, and accepting responsibility. Citrine, like the sun that it resembles, energizes, cleanses, and regenerates. It's too easy and disempowering to blame others, society, or bad luck for our problems. Take back your power, recreate, and reestablish your inner structure by removing what no longer serves or hinders you. Put your house in order, neat and tidy, making space to expand in ways that benefit you and the world around you. This card says, I take responsibility for my actions and my life, learning from my mistakes, and I release behaviors and ideas that hinder me. I continually improve myself. Melissa, hello, welcome. Number 13 for you. Now, I'm going to take this opportunity to mention, if you do not want to wait for your turn, a super chat will get you next in line immediately. I'm not asking for your life savings. The minimal amount will get you next in line, no matter what. Helen, you are next. Helen, the first one. And you're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Thank you for your patience. The first Helen, swords is our fighting, arguing, and discontent suit, whether it's with another person or inner. I'm going to use crows for you. They're blunt. Most people don't like them because they're straight and to the point. But I see with this fighting, arguing, and discontent, it may be what you need. Or what is just exactly needed for your situation. 2. All right, first Helen, you have the Six of Swords. This card represents any past, present, future. New horizons and moving on. It's going to be an emotional time. Now, remember I said sixes represent leveling up. Something has just happened to take things to the next level. An emotional time, new horizons and moving on. But, Helen, before you go, become a better you. On the standard deck, you would see a boat in the water. This portion of the water is all wavy and choppy, representing arguing, fighting, discontent. The waters moving on are calm. Right here you have major arcana, the abyss, aka the hanged man, neutral energy card. It represents patience, waiting, delays. More important, it represents that the choices you have made have put you in this place, whether positive or negative. But to remember, there are always fun things, no matter what situation we're in, that can delay us for... There can be funds that delay us for good things. I hope I said that right. There can be things that delay you in this situation that are fun and for good reason, positive or negative. It may represent that you need to look at things from another perspective, or that things may be turned upside down. More important, I want you to remember that the reward for patience is patience. You have the Two of... I know. How original. You have the Two of Swords. This card represents you are your own worst enemy. Twos are organizers. It represents your inner conflict or indecision, in that you are probably facing a tough choice. The next card you have is Soar for your Oracle. The Lunar Prince, hello, welcome. The Awesomed, hello, welcome. All right, let's get, we have Deborah, Jimmy. You guys are extras. My list is full. The Awesomed. But don't forget, a super chat will get you next. Anybody will get you next. This card represents there are no obstacles in your way. Now is the time to move forward. Blocks are removed and events flow beautifully as you sail on to success. You also have the Distance card. This card asks if you're too close to a situation to remain impartial or unbiased. You might benefit from taking a leave of absence or literally putting some distance between you and the situation. Quite possibly, take a vacation. The Awesomed, thank you. That was perfect timing. You are absolutely next, my friend. That was perfect timing. You're amazing. I so appreciate you. All right. Go ahead and choose your oracle. Has anybody heard or seen from Aniket lately? Oopsies. Totally don't know how to shuffle. Oh, wait a second. There we go. Aw. Earth Wisdom. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday. Correct. That's right. Thank you. You've got a much better memory than me, my friend. Heidi is next. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Grandma, what the hey? Major Arcana set. This card represents the devil. Note the direction he's facing toward your future. Past, present, future. This card says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. Just do it. It also represents that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. What in the world is that noise? Well, I think coyote are howling. When I say that, I mean the puppy, the pups. Kits, is that what they call them? They teach them how to yip and howl. during the day. Oh my gosh, if I can catch that on video, I'll try to do that for you guys. It gets very loud and busy when the coyote babies, I don't know how you say that, when they're learning to voice their opinions. They do it quite loudly. Prince of Discs. Pentacles, the speculate to accumulate. The Prince of Discs says this person is reliable, this person is dependable, but when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction, the awesome. Remember, this card also represents a younger man that is active and enduring situation or person. And the wands generally represents, oops, it's not a wands. Discs generally represents a darker haired person. They are scary. They go right through the yard. Stop at the creek, I call it a creek, for water. The next card you have is the King of Swords. This card says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. Take note of the direction he's facing, toward the Prince of Discs, toward this person. Your oracle for the day, the awesome, is Divine Light. It says St. John's wort alleviates depression, soothes shock and trauma, and elevates moods. I'm going to be drinking that if it's going to elevate my mood. Sunstone contains the cleansing, healing, and power of the sun and shares it with those who ask. Whether you're feeling blue or suffering more serious conditions, you can support your healing by turning to the divine light and nourishing your inner divinity. When you don't feel well, it's easy for the inner light to fade. Get the attention you need, whether oh my goodness gracious, whether medical, physiological, or spiritual, while supplementing with big doses of bright divine light. It says, my inner divine light wants to shine in the world. I give my light energy and brilliance by connecting with the greater divine energy that nourishes all of life. Perfect. Oops. That was the awesome. Heidi, your turn. Sorry about that. The awesome, thank you so much. And don't forget, oops, I did have my email highlighted at the top of the chat, but I'll fix that. If you're interested in a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, not just the few that fall. And you have a choice between 7 different subjects you can have your reading on. So if you're interested in anybody, send me an email, and I would love to do one for you. All right, Heidi. Helen B. is next. Aw. Let's see if there's hope for you. Oops, I feel like a card flipped. It did. This one right here. You can choose whichever oracle you want to as well. 9 years. I know, that's nuts. I remember you telling me that. Prince of Wands in your past position. Wands generally, it represents a light or fair-haired person. Is this representing your lover that ghosted you? Younger, active and enduring situation or person. The Prince of Wands, he's popped up a couple of times today. The Prince of Wands, it's a corresponding card, and it represents that everybody will benefit if this person is sincere with heart. But the problem is, they're going to lose interest, and they get carried away. They're going to lose interest, and they're not a team player. You have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is represents the completion of a cycle. It's a 10, freeing you up to start something new. This card represents domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Now, Cups also represents the summertime. It's a yes card, and it represents something happening slow, months. So maybe quite possibly you're going to hear from him if you want to hang out that long, or a new cycle is going to start for you, and the summertime is going to be domestic bliss. You have the Queen of Swords. It depends on your situation. Move onward. Move onward. If you haven't heard from him by now, that he's not worth it. In all honesty. You have the Queen of Swords. This card represents a woman, wise, direct, ambitious. She speaks sharply because she wields a sword. She says, say what you think. Be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. She says, be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. Heidi, you crack me up. So did you choose, I'm sorry, did you choose your oracle? I'm going to choose maps. Amanda S. Or I mean, Heidi. Oh, Lord. Helen B. is next. Helen B. One more good shuffle. The first card you have is the Magical Map Shifter in the upright position. And this card says, make sure I have the right one. Look, my dog chewed the corner of it. She's a little turd. Anyway, when this card appears, it comes with a mission. And it is to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Now, perhaps it's a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you, or it can be someone who leads you out of a difficult situation and into a place of safety or success. More important, pay attention to those who cross your path today. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. When you come across a magical map shifter, they always initiate you into a better version of yourself. You have the Gentle Gardener in the upright position. This card says, believe in limitless possibilities and you'll see miracles unfold. This card guarantees the integrity of everything you send out in the world. Stay positive and expect wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. And then you have the Come Together reversed. Let's see what this card has. and why it's reversed. It says, let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on. Simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you'll see the miracle. You're welcome, my friend. You are welcome. So, focus on yourself. Live in the here and the now. If someone invites you somewhere, go. Be spontaneous. Take risks. Even if it's out of your comfort zone. That's like that devil card. Stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. I say it all the time. All too often, we turn down opportunities because we've never done them before. And because of never doing it, it holds us in a state of fear. Just do it. Trust me, just do it. Amanda, it is your turn. Amanda S. And then Deborah. We have Amanda, Deborah, Matthew, Melissa, Jimmy, if he's still here, if we make it. You're so welcome, my friend. Thanks for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, same superpower. Amanda S. What? What do? Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Jimmy's like, nope, I'm out of here. You guys, I appreciate those super chats. You're truly amazing. I'm going to use mermaids for Amanda. Again, Deborah's next. Amanda, the first card you have is the 9 of discs. Remember, discs is the speculate to accumulate. I love that it says gain on it. The 9 is the security card. 9 is also a resting phase, 10 being the completion. Security. Plenty in all things. It says you want for nothing. You are content in the gardens of bounty, and you are secure in the safety of your haven. But security comes with a risk. Security comes with a price. There is a lack of thrill and risk. The appearance of this can also represent a donation from a sponsor. Note that it is in your past. Present position, Major Arcana, Mott. This card represents strength, inner strength. Positive, it's a Leo. It says, be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Note the direction. Mott is facing the future. Again, through inner strength, power, courage, generous. You have the 5 of Swords in your future position. 5 of Swords. Swords generally represent something happening in weeks. So it's fast. It's a no. And the 5 says, hold your tongue. Don't be provoked into an argument. And also it says, stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. It also says that you are capable of holding your own speech when others provoke you. But don't be provoked. Let me say that again. Hold your tongue. Don't be provoked into an argument. Your oracle for the day, Amanda, is letting go. This card says, letting go can be challenging, but with release comes a greater and deeper joy as time heals sadness. Love lost can refer to a partner or a spouse. Know that your relationship was part of your divine destiny and has helped lead you to the place you're in now. If letting go of a love lost from a family member or the end of a relationship, no, destiny doesn't get it wrong. Everyone has the right amount of time with you on this planet. Count your blessings gained from that connection. It will help heal the feelings of sadness and loss as you let go. Keep hope in your heart by letting go. It's possible to salvage something you thought was lost by releasing any attachments and letting go. Jimmy. Deborah. Deborah is next. No, generally, weekends are family time. But, my friend, if you ever need to talk to somebody, anything like that, let me tell you, you're never alone. Send me an email. I check my emails on the weekend. Always. I always check my emails. Deborah, the first one you have is Ermaki's. I feel like it represents a fatherly figure. It's a positive. It's a yes card. And it says, exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. So let me continue. I have more. So exercise your authority, maintain your boundaries. You are the master of yourself, first and foremost. Lead by example. Always be the initiator of new ideas. Notice the direction facing. Here, this Prince of Wands is popping up again. He's a trickster. Younger man, active, enduring situation. Generally a light or fair-haired person. This Knight of Wands has all the enthusiasm. They have good ideas, but this person must be in charge. This person must let everyone know they are in charge. This person's going to lose interest, and this person is not a team player, and he tends to be self-employed. Note the direction he's facing. Yeah, remember, maintain your boundaries. Exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, Deborah. They're doors to keep you safe, to let the right ones in and the wrong ones out. Major Arcana, Mott. This one just popped up. This card represents a Leo. It's strength. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. Power, courage, being generous through inner strength. So be like the trees, strong but bendable. And maintain your composure. And stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Matthew is next. I saw Matthew had a question earlier. Can probably just scroll back. Somebody's feelings for him. Matthew. We just need an oracle for Deborah. Here it is. Stormfield reversed. Reverse, this card says, now is not the time to engage in any activity that's going to bring drama into your life. This storm is destructive, and you'll regret the actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst, Deborah. So find shelter. In this turbulent weather will pass your house, and you will be untouched. Say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over, and then you'll be heard. Matthew. Curious if starting on time actually helps you get through faster. Get through everybody, I mean. Get through the whole list. All right, Matthew. I don't remember the exact question, but I do remember it was feelings. Somebody's feelings towards you. That's good enough. Positive, yes. I'm sorry, you guys. We're going to use the crows for Matthew. So Matthew, answer to your question. Yes, she does have feelings for you. Cups is our emotions. It's a yes. It represents something positive happening. Slow months. And the 6 also represents that something has just recently happened to take things to the next level. It represents first feelings, first flutters, childlike wishes, and quite possibly the reunion or rekindle of something from the past. Now remember, this can be a hobby, a relationship, a career, anything. Anything. There we go. We still got multiples. The next card you have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. Take note of where he's looking at this situation. You have the 4 of Cups. This is a self-pity card, and it represents that you're becoming a little self-obsessed. And that you need to get out more. Literally get out more. It is routine, but you're bored with it. Being in a rut. But it can also represent a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you overlooked, but don't take so long deliberating about this opportunity that you miss out on it. The first oracle you have is Sacred Space. This card, it is your sanctuary. It is a call to rejuvenate your spirit and connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. Make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. Now, this can be a beach, a path in the woods. Maybe you're somebody who goes to the gym or sparring, whatever it is. Whatever is your sacred space, make time to connect with it and recharge your spirit. The next card you have is Insight. This card asks that you take time to examine your situation. Test different strategies to gain wisdom. Then, once you understand the relationship between all contributing factors, you will then be able to identify actions that yield little benefit or remove any obstacles that are in the way, and in turn, apply strategies that expedite success. Melissa, you are next. So the answer to your question, Matthew, yes, positive feelings. Summertime, slow. But don't be caught off guard. Don't let your guard down. Melissa, you're welcome. Thank you for being here and being so patient, my friend. Melissa. Oops, sorry, you guys. I've been feeling like, I don't know how to say it without sounding doofusy. Like in such a grateful, thankful mood. You know, I don't know. I feel good these past few days. Melissa, cannot remember what she chose, but let's give her a wisdom. Maybe it's the change. What is it? The sun moving in Aries? Something's moving into Aries right now. I think it's the sun. Maybe that has totally something to do with it. And the fact that, you know, I am a Pisces. Let me just put your not your email, Helen. Let me put my email in there. Oh, see, Jimmy's so stinking fast. He's good. That's my email. We just need an oracle for Melissa. Did I shuffle these? Maybe that's why we're not getting anything. And in case I did, I'll do one more. An oracle for Melissa. Major Arcana, Hathor. This card represents, it's a positive, it's a wisdom card. It's Rider deck, it represents the Hierophant. So seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So again, you literally know this person. They've experienced things. They've been there, done that, and got a t-shirt for it too. It can also represent an unwelcome authority from somebody like a parent. So there's that as well. You have the Ace of Wands, which represents never stop striving for what you want. It's the start of something new. So the urge to move on, do something different. I say it all the time. It could be something as simple as a different haircut, or a different career, a different neighborhood. You're full of that spirit that drives you forward. But you must make the first move. You must believe in yourself, and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. Positive, yes, represents it happening fast, days. Can also represent a business matter. You have a major arcana, Melissa, Isis Urania. This card represents the Empress. It's a neutral energy card. It represents creativity and abundance. So abundance creates more. When components align, more creates more. It's also a home card. So remember, more creates more. More love creates more love. More fighting creates more fighting. Note the direction Isis Urania is facing toward your future. Your oracle for the day is rest. It's a good one to have. This card says chamomile allows relaxation, replenishes the mind, body, spirit, and promotes sleep. Jade brings good fortune. When we're exhausted, nothing seems to go right. Bad luck, clumsiness, haunts every step. Make sure you honor your needs, your mind, body, and spirit by allowing ample rest. You'll be surprised how things look after a good night's, how differently things look after a good night's sleep. And we'll find that good fortune is so much easier to find. Rest. It says, I value the gift of sleep, which provides rest for the body and mind and opportunities for the spirit. I make sufficient time for sleep. Your turn, my friend. Jimmy, who's not here. Not here, Jimmy. Kurtesh, hello. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? I haven't seen your name in a long time. Oops. All right. So do you want me to take the Lovers card out of the tarot deck? Solid. Right. Let's get you a love card to find out if there is someone in love with Jimmy at the moment, and quite possibly who. I'll get you a love card first, true love, and then we'll pull your tarot. And I will pull the Lovers card out for you. Just give me a moment to find it. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for being here. I take that, Kurtash, that Bob Ross is a huge compliment. I love him. I've always, when I was a little kid, yep, I loved Bob Ross. Did I say it was Chanel? Who did I say the Lovers were? Yeah, Chanel, right? Pretty sure that's the Lovers. Yep. All right, so we would like to ask you questions for Jimmy. Is there someone in love with Jimmy? And quite possibly who? Chanut. That's how you pronounce it. Make sure I pronounce it properly. All right, so we will look up the life purpose in just a second. But I have to get this one ready first also. Life purpose for Jimmy. How are we doing on time? Not bad. This card says you've drawn this card because the universe would like you to experience true yourself as love so that you can feel your higher life purpose firsthand. Trust that love is not an external thing that you must find and keep. It is unlimited and always within you. Your own natural intuition and genuine wisdom of your heart is here to guide you. How is it possible to be loved? First, it's important to realize that it's not about being perfect or saintly. Love actually comes naturally when you take a step back from your routine and attitudes and tune in to who you really are. Your own natural intuition and genuine wisdom of your heart will guide you. The Four of Swords, relationship-wise, indicates the need for solitude and to get away from any complexities of any relationship. This card says I need time by myself. While this may be difficult for another person to understand, it is essential at this time so that you can come back feeling refreshed. The cards seem to be saying that you need to concentrate on oneself, Jimmy. There are some things in your life that still need to be taken care of. Kurtesh, it is your turn. Let's shuffle the I only have a couple of moments, and then I will be ending this video. Oh, we need to chin it back. Haha. One more good shuffle for Kurtesh. And then I'll be ending this live stream. If you guys like this type of oops. Let's concentrate first. I know, you can never get enough trees, right? Add another tree, my friend. One, two, three. Kurtesh, you can choose any oracle you want. The first card you have is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. Although nowadays adding more tree might mean something different for people who self-medicate. Six of Swords. It represents new horizons and moving on. But before you go, become a better you. So it's going to be an emotional time, or it was an emotional time, past, present, future. You have the Abyss, also known as the Hanged Man. It represents patience, waiting, delays, circumspection, the choices you have made have put you here. Waiting, delays, patience. It wants you to know that whatever has kept you here, there can be fun things that delay you for good reason. It also represents that you may need to look at things from another perspective, or that things may be turned upside down. You have a major, no you don't. You have the Prince of Swords. This card represents, appearance-wise, a darker-haired, younger man, or an active and enduring situation. Prince of Swords, a couple of swords here. The Prince, make sure I have the proper one, says be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Note the direction he's facing toward whatever has put you in this position. don't allow somebody to try and assert a hierarchy over you, is what that means. Speak your mind. No matter what. Sometimes I'll use a work meeting. You personally are trying to discuss a topic, but there's always that other person in the meeting who is trying to make themselves look better. So they talk over you. So everybody listens to them. Don't allow somebody to try to assert a hierarchy over you. Speak your mind. Now, if somebody tries to speak over you, don't speak louder, because they just speak louder, and then it becomes a shouting match. Keep the even tone to your voice, and continue saying whatever it is you have to say until you've finished. That was fast. Displacement. Be aware if you are lashing out at someone or taking out your frustration on an innocent bystander because you feel powerless. Emotions centered around shame and how we view our position within an experience can also contribute to displacement. This card may appear when you may need to consider if you are confronting the source of your anger or just looking for an easy target. Be aware of how your inability to confront a source of frustration may be causing a breakdown in other relationships you value. It may also call to your attention an awareness of being someone's punching bag when they are stressed or in a state of shame. Depending on your situation, it may be an opportunity to extend empathy and compassion, or you may need to consider if the relationship is worth maintaining. And with that, my friends, I'm going to end today's live stream. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level is a different price, but each level offers the member something different. Subscribing is free. Again, thank you all for being here. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next video.